Hi, this is Danny Doyle, and welcome back to my Fire Emblem 4 0% Growths playthrough. Today we are hopefully finishing up Generation 1. That castle being destroyed is actually going to make it like a little inconvenient for us to pass items back and forth. Because we want to sell some stuff. And everyone is closest to that castle. That's very funny. That's Sylvia spiting me on the way out the door. I forgot he could canto and destroy the castle. But yeah, my plan is pretty straightforward. Let the Meteor mages take care of a bunch of people. The only person who we actually have to kill is Raptor himself. Once we kill him, his entire army despawns, but it is a lot easier to allow his army to get chipped away by the Meteor mages, so that we don't have to deal with them while we're trying to deal with him. Really? This is what I mean about the Meteor mages not focus firing. Like, it's just obnoxious. I swear their AI gets worse when they get turned green, because they will absolutely destroy your units by focus firing. But as soon as there's a clump of red units, they have no idea what to do about it. Interesting that okay, this actually might be good. Because the Fortify Mage went north, which is like farther away from everyone. And not only that, but that is also, I think that's in Ada's range. Which, she has Adept, so she might proc Adept on him. Maybe. Meanwhile, moving our Raptor Killer, and a couple of other people for like selling items and stuff, and of course reviving poor Bridget. She's unkillable. She doesn't even die in the canonical version, where most people die. She has to live because she becomes Avel in Thracia. I mean, she might die in your Thracia playthrough, because who the fuck wants to play, what is it, 24x? Is the Avel chapter? Like, ugh. No, thank you. Okay, so we got the Fortify guy down to half health. That's something. I wish she had procced Adept, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers. And we just watch them. Oh, he didn't. Well, I guess there's no one for him to heal. He's the only damaged one at the moment. Okay. We're moving Lewin. We're moving Claude. We're moving Jamka. And we're moving Sigurd. And we're ending turn. In terms of what else needs to be done for this chapter, the money management is mostly, I want to get the barrier ring onto Sigurd. It's like the one ring he doesn't have that I want Seliph to have. I want to get some swords onto Beowulf, specifically like the shield sword and the thief sword. It's not because Dermot will be using them, but because Dermot will be selling them to Oifi very early on. Dermot and Oifi join in the same group, so it's an easy way of transferring swords onto Oifi. And then there are quite a lot of stabs that I want on Aideen to pass down to her daughter, Lana. Yeah, I think Sigurd is in a fine position right now. Lewin moving down. I'll also have Beowulf move down. Beowulf's going to fulfill the task of blocking and unblocking this castle, because that fucks up their AI, whether they can seize the castle or not. Oh no, not you. Someone important. Where is she? The one and only Bridget. And the killer bow on Bridget will be nice. Faval's not going to actually do too much with it. But he gets him some gold for repairing the Ufel, which is going to be his primary weapon of choice. Especially since he has Bargain. I will handle the money management after we have killed Reptor, though. Did I move Lewin this turn? I did, okay. That's everything I need to do then. It's funny it still does the goofy music. I do not understand why they use that music for anything other than the goofy, silly pirates. Like, it is just a complete mood killer in terms of, like, the game trying to present some sort of, like, solemn occasion. And then you get do 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 do. Lewin goes down. Beowulf goes down. Sigurd's probably gonna have to go up a little, right? Yeah. Go up, like, here? Perfect. Perfect. Okay. We do want to keep Sigurd out of combat because, like, I don't think base level Sigurd stands up to any of this. Ooh, he might not. Okay, he can make it, but he's gonna start getting really slowed down by the desert. So it might be a problem. Like, compared to the hero. I don't know. I do not know. A little bit worried, to be honest. I think it'll mostly be fine. Because I know that infantry units also get slowed down a lot. Not as much as mounted units, but I know that, like, for Seliph, for example, dismounting in the desert isn't actually faster. So that might also be the case in terms of, like, Sigurd running away from the hero. I'm not certain what the hero's movement looks like. He's also probably going to do weird formation stuff. Yeah, like there he didn't move because of the way the AI works. And I think we just move one up. And we're good. Okay, so then these guys start moving. Or not moving, but like they take their turns. They start meteoring. My hope is to get the group in between the ranges of these two. I can't really get them in the very center because they will go for that castle. Plus it just gets like weird in terms of movement with Sigurd through the desert and... Alright, move up. Move down. Reptor being in the front is actually good for us because the hope is just to Forsetti crit him and not have to actually deal with the rest of his squad, which like would make the whole luring them out into the middle of Meteors thing kind of pointless, and all of these Meteor animations and Aaron's death kind of pointless, although Aaron had to die. Because we want Hawk and Femina as opposed to Fee and Sed. I mean, we specifically want Hawk, but Femina does everything that Fee does, and she's going to do it slightly better because her stats will be slightly better. Like, she doesn't get inheritance, but, like, I don't think inheritance actually helps Fee that much, unless you, like, give her the Brave Lance and then turn her into a combat unit. And even then, like, I don't think she's great. Okay. He's no longer in the front. But, we just moved Jamka. Yeah, and then Sigurd's still safe. Maybe Reptor will move up to the front now. Oh, well, we killed the hero. I'm helping. I'm the human bait. There we go. They deal so much fucking damage, too. Nobody has resistance. Alright, these guys moving, doing weird things. Yada yada yada. Fortify time. Which, I guess he must be healing the hero? That feels like that's more than 10 spaces from the hero. I'm not sure who he's healing. Okay, we move Sigurd up. Actually, might be... Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. I was a little bit worried, but... now we're fine. Okay, they're going for the snipers now. I really just want Reptor to move forward, like... I mean, this is helpful in order to not deal with everything, but it would be nice if just Reptor's AI decided he wanted to put himself into danger. Theoretically, I could also just, like, throw Forsetti Lewin in the front and, like, see what happens, because he would be pretty dodgy. But I'd rather conserve Forsetti uses as much as I can. Because that's going to be Arthur's bread and butter. Like, the only thing that makes Arthur viable is the ability to give him Forsetti early. So I think we just do this and wait as they slowly chip down. Why are you... Attack the weakened people, please. What are you doing? That guy's just gonna get fortified back up. Like, the fortified mage is in range of the bottom meteor guy. They could kill him and make this just a lot less painful. Because I think he's the only source of healing this squad has. Yeah, he's got 6 HP. Like, I mean, he moved out of range now, but, like, he could be dead. But instead, they're just, like, wasting time I don't even know. I don't even know. And like, with enemies and green units all have infinite ammo on all of their stuff, so it's infinite fortify, infinite meteor, like... This could theoretically, because their AI is so stupid, go on forever. Shouldn't they be, like, smart because Ada's still alive? And, like, they're supposed to be smart based on whether they have leadership or not? I mean, FE4 AI is just a confusing mess, but... of course he's outside of Meteor range still. Oh! Well, that's weirdly convenient. Just like, oh, well, never mind then. It's basically nothing. It looks like we're just going to be playing tug of war between Meteor and Fortify, because they're going for people in Fortify range where the guy doesn't have to move. This is very frustrating. Oh, I forgot to... Ugh, God damn it. Well, there goes some Forsetti. At least maybe it moves things along. No. Doesn't look like it. Like, I'm tempted to just throw Lewin down there to deal with this himself. If we can just... If this guy right here... Because this one can't reach. So if this guy just, like, decides, oh, I see a unit who has 6 HP, I will go for him. Yes, he has the Miracle Band, but Miracle only lasts for 1 turn. Like, just, come on, please. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No, God fucking... What is wrong with you? And I think that what happens is the Fortify guy's AI causes him to go as far away as he can from the people he's healing, so he's probably going to retreat out of Meteor range again, just out of desire to be far away from the Armor Knight. Like, not out of any sort of self-preservation, because their AI is not sophisticated enough for that. But he will retreat because he wants to heal that Lance Armor, but he wants to do it he wants to do it at the 10 range. Yeah, so now he's like... God damn it. Like, this is just an RNG fest. Like, do I just say fuck it, throw him in there? Because otherwise we're just watching this for forever and a half. Maybe Ada will weaken somewhat. Nope. I was hoping Ada would, like, deal some chip damage that tricks the Fortify guy into going, like, farther up north or whatever. But that's just not happening. Okay, come on. Kill on Fortify guy, move in range. Yes. Yes, okay. Now we just have to rely on green unit AI to not be a complete, shit show. What if we go like this and hope that they move forward, like, more so than they have been? Because they've sort of just been clumping up over Reptor as well. Like, if I can get them to move forward... What are you doing? then maybe either they'll be farther away from the fortified guy, or the fortified guy will move far enough forward that, like, both people can go for him, and then there's the potential of, like, there's just, like, a higher chance of them going for him. Like, it would be nice if Aaron was still alive to be able to just bonk him, because he's got 6 HP left. But, like, there was no way she was surviving enemy phase up there. So. Okay. We're just gonna continue to bank on the Meteor Mages. And I mean, like, Ada gets pot shots occasionally when people are dumb enough to stand in that exact spot. Which just shows that, like, 10 tiles is a lot more than you think it is. Okay. That's actually not bad. Because if these people dodge, the fortified... Oh! Kill, 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 kill. God, no! Because the only reason the fortified guy keeps retreating is he's healing people who are farther down, and they have a weird AI quirk where they want to be 10 tiles away. Not sure why he doesn't care about that sniper. We might have to do some combat with blue units. Because I was counting on using Beowulf to, like, screw up their AI, but then I forgot to move him a bunch because I got frustrated with how stupid the Meteor Mages are being. No! What are you doing? Go for the Fortify Bishop. He has 6 HP left. How can you not see the kill? Like, I get that he probably has higher resistance than the hero, but you have 30 might attack. You deal 6 damage. There's no way he has more than 24 resistance. Like, I don't even have to check the numbers to know they kill him. Wait, where... they're not coming up for blue unit combat. Well, let's at least, like, move Beowulf for, like, bait purposes, I guess. Or not bait purposes, but, like, AI weird shit. Yeah, we'll have Sigurd be bait, I guess. Like, I don't want everyone to start retreating again. This is exhausting. Like, this would be over. This would be over if they had just killed the Fortified Bishop. And any of the million times that they've had the opportunity to do so. This is the exciting climax to Generation 1, is just watching a bunch of green units fuck up and me getting mad about it. Oh, dodge. I mean, we can get some Brave Sword kills, I guess. Like, that's a thing that's technically beneficial. Because we do eventually want to get 100 kills on it. Okay. Let's see what happens next. Oh, Ada's gonna try. Are you gonna miss again? Oh, thank goodness. Okay, that's something. Go for the Fortify Mage. This does nothing for you. At least he's, like, in range now. Okay. I can Brave Sword and then equip Tear of Him. My clever plan of using the green units to kill everyone has unsurprisingly failed. Because the green units are fucking morons. Oh! 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 My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. At least Sigurd is being a fucking champ and dodging all these attacks. Okay. 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 Up. And we're done. These are exciting turns, I'm sure. I mean, it is like... I know it's probably not super entertaining to watch, and it's not even really that interesting of like a strategy, but it is sort of the most reliable thing that I can do. Like, since I'm not worried about turns, just bank on... Eventually these guys will kill everyone. Like, they will eventually be smart enough to kill the Fortified Priest, and then they will eventually kill the Armor Knights and stuff. And then everyone except for Reptor will be dead, and then I can kill Reptor with a Forsetti crit. So, like, it might not be the most entertaining content. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. God, no! No! What is the hit rate there? Maybe I can calculate the hit rate at the end of enemy phase. Of course, he's gonna go down. At least he's still in meteor range, but I don't think, I don't know what it is that green unit just like does not like attacking him when he's down there, or like ever. Okay, so he has a hit of 82, avoid 28. Okay, so it's actually like pretty bad hit rate. I might just have to say fuck it and throw Lewin in there. Like, it's a waste of Forsetti. But like, I don't know what else to do. There's not really... Oh good, split your attacks up 3 ways. That's certainly gonna help with the Fortify staff. There's not really, like... I'm not willing to wait, like, an hour. And, like, at this point, the Meteor Mages have made it clear that eventually is just not soon enough. So I guess we just, like, burn through Lewin. I mean, Lewin's gonna sell recover anyway, and he'll repair Forseti. And, like, this isn't actually setting up for Gen 2, because I already finished Gen 2. I just want it to be as consistent as possible. And, like, having a bunch of Forseti uses get eaten up just reduces the amount that this playthrough aligns with Generation 2. Because I still need to record part of Chapter 6 afterwards, like, re-record from lost footage, but... Okay, come on, please. Thank you. Okay, now we can just rely on these meteors. Like, they will eventually kill everyone but Raptor. So, I moved Lumen down a little bit too late. Or too soon, whatever. I'm using up Forseti that I don't need to. Which would only really impact me at, like, the beginning of Chapter 6, and I think I only need to record, like, one video that Arthur's in. Just, like, a little behind the scenes. The lost footage is basically everything up to recruiting Jahan and Jahavier. Like, that choice. Okay. Now I'm just gonna use the speed up to go through Meteors killing everyone. Cause, like, now there's not too much, I mean, there wasn't too much going on anyway. But, like, there's no, like, it is just the ocean slowly wearing away at a cave wall and chipping it down. Does someone... They do attack Raptor, they just, like, aren't gonna deal enough damage to kill him. Which is why I wanted Forseti down here. Just, like, between Great Shield and his Renewal Band, and they're gonna have a lower hit rate on him. What does Mjolnir boost, anyway? Yeah, speed and skill. So they'll have a lower hit rate on him because of the boosted speed. It's just not reliable to count on, or I mean, like, it's just not, I don't think they will get the kill. And I think by design they won't get the kill. Like, it'd be pretty anticlimactic if they, killed Raptor. There we go. Okay. So now we move Lewin down, and we are just gonna go for a Forseti crit. Yeah, it's 100% hit, and like full chance of death, so I need to get the crit. And we're gonna turn animations on. Like, even at full HP, I would die in one hit to Mjolnir. Like, 60 attack is no joke. I mean, I got an adept, but I don't think that alone would be enough. Yeah, so this is oopsie doopsie. Gonna have to do some art and manipulation. BRB. Alright, so after a slight amount of RNG manipulation, we get the kill with Lewin, Forseti, Adept. Like, critical. There we go. Easy peasy. Slightly anticlimactic for a final episode. We will be right back because I do have to do some item stuff. Basically just like getting inventory to places where I want it to be for inheritance. I will show that off I'll show that off as it's finished. Yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, inheritance time. I was unfortunately not able to exactly replicate everything getting passed down, but I got close enough. And you'll just have to give some amount of inconsistency when we jump over from the re-recording to the original playthrough. Claude is not passing down anything. Lester is useless. Beowulf is passing down a series of swords that are mostly there to be sold for Oifi. In particular, the Thief Sword is a big one that we definitely want Oifi to get as quickly as possible. I'm going to go ahead and repair it as well, just to get that out of the way. I might as well also repair the Armor Slayer and Wing Slayer. Like, it's more advantageous to pass down items than gold, inheritance-wise, so, like, Dermot's not going to be doing too much other than being essentially a backup convoy since Oifi can't get inheritance. Ratchasis, Return, Mend, Earth Sword. She's also supposed to get the Return Ring. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure it's oh wait, no, it's not in the pawnbroker. It's Armory, I think? Yeah, it's just outside of her price range. I'm sorry about that inconsistency. I handled some gold movement weirdly with the villages and stuff, and I don't feel like going back and replaying just the gold movement. Sigurd is ending with a bunch more gold than he needs because I did a thief dump on him that I didn't need to. Some of that Sigurd gold would have been used to give the return band to Ratchasis. It's actually very important that the return band and return staff end up on Nana for Chapter 7 specifically. Sorry. I messed up money management after I already killed everyone, and I could theoretically go back and replay a bunch of turns of moving people around. But it was in order to get the barrier ring, I gave Sigurd a thief dump that he didn't need the entirety of, and then that fucked up some stuff around Aideen, which meant I had to give her a thief dump that was intended for Ratchasis. I guess since I've got Sigurd highlighted, I will point out his inheritance as well. It's a bunch of rings in the Brave Sword. This is fairly standard for just making a good Seliph. Seliph is also going to be selling those rings slowly but surely. He will keep some of them for the entirety of the game, but he wants gold, and rings are the easiest way to pass gold down to him. Moving right along to Bridget, the Ufel. Not super repaired, but we can take care of that in Generation 2. Because as the spouse of a thief, a failed thief dump does also impact her. She had more uses of the Ufel in my original playthrough. I apologize for the inconsistency. The really important thing is just the Wind Sword, so that Patty can steal at 2 range. In particular, in Chapter 7, it's very helpful for her. I do downgrade her to the Flame Sword eventually, but just like having one, and since Dew gets the Wind Sword for free, that's just where we're at in terms of her inheritance. This is the important one. Aideen has all of these stabs in her inventory because it's the best way, she's the only way to pass down some of these stabs to Generation 2. So I don't have to wait until Chapter 9 to buy Rescue. But her inheritance includes also the supply. So there's Restore and Silence in there that I won't need for Chapter 6, but want to have available. Ira, pretty simple. Swords. Oh, she wants the Miracle Sword. So she gets that. Might as well give a Slim Sword as well, why not? It's always better to pass down money than it is to pass down... or it's always better to pass down items than it is to pass down money. Tilt you. Not super important. The Thoron doesn't actually do anything. Because I can't pass it down to Tinny, unfortunately. But, like, Tinny is there just to be Hawk's wife. Holland, swords. They're Larcy and Ulcer are basically only going to be used in Chapter 6, so, you know, throwing some swords on them to make them more useful there is good, I suppose. Lewin, also very important. Forsetti at full uses. Pursuit Band, because we definitely want Arthur to have Pursuit. Magic Ring to boost Arthur's magic, and then the Elwind may look superfluous, but it's actually very important. The Elwind is currently at 37 kills. I want the Elwind to eventually be at 100 kills. And it's not for Arthur, but it's important that Arthur gets past it down so that we can so they continue building kills on it as quickly as possible. I do end up using Critical Elwind to my advantage in several spots in the playthrough. So this is surprisingly probably the most important thing passed down. Forsetti's nice as well. But the 37 kill Elwind is a big deal. I believe that's everyone. Yeah, that's everyone. We got a very small army. Everyone's dead. Let's watch all the rest of them die. I am just going to allow this scene to play out in relative silence. This is the story-focused playthrough, but this is this is the, in bold text, moment. So, it's worth the solemn appreciation. Also, I want to acknowledge that the empty spots are people who already died. Even without the dialogue, I feel like this scene is kind of still impactful. These guys were the bane of my existence when they were green units. Makes sense for them to be the bane of my existence as red units. So sad that Lex died. He died in the original playthrough too. I like the fan canon that Arden actually survives, and he wants to help Sedlef's army, but he's always one map behind because his movement is so low. So yeah, that's Generation 1. For Generation 2, I am going to have a co-host. We still have to re-record the beginnings of Chapter 6, but everything else is already recorded. So stay tuned for that. I am also going to be ranking the units from Generation 1. I'll be doing that on my own because my co-host wasn't here for Gen 1. But in a similar manner that I did to Path of Radiance, just how impactful they are in a 0% growth setting. Thank you so much for joining. And like, comment, subscribe. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.